Hello and welcome. It's Chris, your friendly neighborhood acupuncturist. I'm down here at the clinic and I just wanted to jump online, do a live stream. Uh, Always like sharing some helpful tips to help you in your pursuits for better health and well-being for you and your family. Sometimes I like to make you aware of things, and sometimes I think through awareness we can make better choices in preventative care, in self-care, things that we can do for ourselves. You know, I get a lot of questions about acupuncture and how acupuncture works, and I thought I would jump online and talk about this a little bit so that you can understand how it works and how it can help you. Any specific health concerns that you may have, and learn a little bit more about this safe, effective, and natural therapy. So, acupuncture is something that's been around for thousands of years. It's the insertion of very tiny needles into the body in specific spots to stimulate the body's natural healing abilities. People always wonder about the needles and if they hurt. They are very tiny, very flexible, just like the size of a human hair. Okay, I had a colleague who inserted about 25 acupuncture needles into the end of a syringe that you would use, a needle that you would use to draw blood or inject fluids into the body. So, those type of needles, they're hollow, okay, so you can transfer fluids. Acupuncture needles are not hollow, so they're very thin. And most people are surprised at how they really don't feel much. So it's not something to worry about, and I would say most acupuncturists are very gentle in their practice. They're not just shoving them in there. They're very careful and gentle and very concerned about your comfort. So I would always keep an open mind about acupuncture and trying it. And the way I like this to describe how acupuncture works to my patients is it's all about promoting good circulation or good flow within the body. So what do I mean by this? Think about blood flow. In this practice, this style of therapy, we talk about energy and blood flow. But think about blood flow. We have blood flowing through the body. It's a transportation system, blood. Blood cells are carrying oxygen and nutrients to every cell in the body. Brain cells, bone cells, muscle cells, organ cells, right? Every cell in the body needs to eat, it needs to breathe, and it also makes waste. Just like our big body, we need to breathe, eat, make waste. Every cell does the same thing. But it's within the body, and the nutrients and oxygen have to get there through that transportation system, the blood flow. And if that flow is obstructed, then that tissue is going to suffer because it won't get the nutrients and oxygen that it needs to function and grow and function properly, I should say. And also the toxins, the waste products that each cell makes, it needs to be eliminated from the body through bowel movements, urination, breathing, sweating through the skin. That's all an idea of circulation, transportation, flow through the body. And if that's obstructed, then that waste is going to hang around. And that's basically toxins. People are always concerned about the toxins coming into the body. Well, our body is a toxin generating factory. Our body makes toxins. And if they're not eliminated properly, they're accumulating in our body, and that's going to make us sick. So we need proper circulation, proper flow to enable the nutrients and oxygen and even the chemicals that the body makes, the important chemicals like hormones. they need to be distributed through the blood. Okay, and if that's not happening well, the body's not getting what it needs. That particular tissue suffers, whether it's any part of the body. So if somebody has like back pain, or migraines, or digestive problems, or they're dealing with heart disease, or respiratory problems, or urination problems, bladder problems, hormonal imbalances, thyroid problems, adrenal problems, just about anything you can think of, acupuncture could be helpful, okay, in promoting that circulation and helping the body to function. So it's very comprehensive. Some things it is more helpful with than others, and sometimes you have to look in a holistic way at the whole body. Acupuncture is one tool. If somebody is not providing, having a good nutritious diet, and I'm trying to promote good circulation, good circulation of what? If it's poor nutrition or lack of nutrition, that can be a problem. So you got to look at the diet. If I'm trying to promote good circulation with acupuncture, and somebody is very stressed out mentally, emotionally, and they're creating a stress response in the body that actually produces chemicals that are over time just wearing us down, too much adrenaline and such flowing through the body, and it just kind of becomes destructive to the body. It's hard to recover from that unless the mental emotional health is not addressed. Okay, if somebody is physically overdoing it and they come in for therapy and I'm treating them and they feel better, but then they go physically overdo it again, it's hard to turn these things around. That's where self-care is very important, learning how to take care of yourself. I do have a program through my online platform which is called learn.natureshealing.info, and on there there's some self-care guided videos to help people recognize, become more aware of things that they can do for themselves to take charge of their health. So you might want to check that out. So acupuncture, again, helps to stimulate good flow, good circulation within the body, which is very important for the body to function well. Okay, and the big concern I would say about acupuncture when it comes to safety is clean needles. And that's pretty much it. You want to make sure the practitioner is using clean needles, and I would have to say that pretty much every acupuncture out there is using sterile, surgical, stainless steel, high medical grade type acupuncture needles. And they're like one-time use, and then they throw them away. They're disposed of properly as medical waste. Okay, so there is not much to be concerned about with this procedure. It's very safe, very helpful, and it's natural. We're not injecting anything into the body. We're just stimulating the natural healing abilities that the body already has. The body does have the ability to reduce and eliminate pain, for example, and eliminate inflammation. And sometimes these abilities are weakened or they're blocked, and we try to strengthen or unlock those abilities so that they can get to where they need to go. Say, for example, if somebody has a migraine headache, or they get them often, this is like a swelling in the head. Why is that swelling happening? Why is this inflammation building up in the body? That's what we need to unravel. But the treatment itself can help reduce that swelling and eliminate that pain, or reduce it, and then over time as a therapy, eliminate it. But sometimes we got to dig a little deeper. Maybe there's food sensitivities. Maybe there's some mental emotional stress. Maybe there's some poor posturing, for example. Maybe not necessarily leading to uh, real strong debilitating pains, but it could over time. Think about carpal tunnel. Think about back pain, knee pain, neck pain, sometimes posture, or just overuse could be a contributing factor. So consider that. So the next time you're thinking of you have some health issues that you need to be addressed, and you're looking for a more natural approach that's not going to leave you having to take prescription medication that may have a lot of side effects or lead you down the path of surgery that you can't really reverse after you do that. You definitely want to try something that's not as invasive, that's more safe, um, and not going to leave you with scars and side effects, as I was saying. So acupuncture is definitely something to choose, to look into. I do offer free consultations, and why I do that is I want people to come in. I want them to get to know me, and I want their questions to be answered before they get into anything. This way they can be well informed and they can feel comfortable moving forward. So if this is something you're interested in, check out my website, natureshealing.info. You can request a free consultation from there, and you can literally, we'll have a meeting. You'll come to my clinic, we'll sit down and we'll talk. Be glad to answer any questions you may have and explain how I can help you with acupuncture and the other therapies that we offer here at the clinic. Okay, so check that out. I hope this is helpful. If you have questions, please leave them in the comments section. You can like and share, spread the word. That's how people find me. I appreciate that very much. Until next time, keep on the sunny side.